I have a daily schedule with Shuttle for an 8:30 pickup. I don't even have to call them. It's just, I've done it so long, they know that unless they get a call from me, that my schedule pickup is 8:30. Since this guy Wheaton has taken over, they can change their schedule without telling me at all. For instance, today, I was down there at 8:30, and I thought, well, a lot of times, as I've told you before, that the schedule is for to be 3 or 4 of us have the same old time to be picked up, say at 8:30, or it could even be 9 o'clock, and or 8:58 if he wants to keep it on the on-time thing. So I called, and just as I called at 8:30, the operator said, "Oops, we just come in. There's been a change, and I can't tell you when your bus will be there. But come call me at 9 o'clock if they're not there." At 9 o'clock, the bus was not here. I talked to the driver when she did get here about 5 after 9, out of their window, by the way. And I found out that, of course, I was what they call a drop-in. I wasn't on her. When she takes her bus in the morning, she has a manifest of the riders that she's going to be handling for the day. But this particular driver wanted to have a drop-in. She'd been out on some run, and she got a message from dispatcher that I was to be picked up on her route. Well, she didn't get here till 9 o'clock. So I've been sitting down there for a half hour waiting for this bus, over a half hour, and they have no obligation, this guy Wheaton taking on no obligation to let me know that I'm going to have to wait a half hour, because there are things I could be doing if I didn't have to sit around that half hour. I could do things, that's long enough to do something. But they don't have the courtesy to do that. All he is but he missed his on time today because I wasn't there by 9 o'clock. The driver wasn't there. So anyway, I finally got there. They had another pickup and drop off on the way, and so I didn't get there till 9:35. Well, okay, so Kay was still in bed, very sleepy today. Manjua said she had breakfast, so she had eaten, but at 9:20 or 10:20, 50 minutes after I arrived, I got the message that the bus was there to pick me up. Well, I checked with the driver when I got out to the bus, and she said that her pickup time for me was 10:20. So they can do anything they want to without telling us. So I only had a 50-minute visit there today because my pickup time has been 10:30 for a year, 2 years. So this guy Wheaton just changes it in the way he wants. He comes up with this 98% on time, but I'm telling you, a lot of the drivers are very unhappy with it. Some drivers don't care, it's just a paycheck. But others, they feel for the people who have their appointments, they're not making them. Well, I asked Wheaton, he finally returned my call about 4 or 5 days after I left a message. On time means getting us within that 30-minute window. If it's an appointment, like they say, I've got to be at a doctor's appointment at 9:30. If they're dropped them off at the appointment 5 minutes ahead, up to 30 minutes ahead, they're on time. So that part's all right. That's okay. But you know what you're going to have to do? If you say I got a 9:30 appointment, they'll say, well, you got to be down at 8:30 waiting for the bus, because we don't know when he's going to get there. So that can be very frustrating, just waiting for a bus that you never know when it's going to come. But Wheaton thinks he's just doing great, but he doesn't know. But there's a lot of drivers out there frustrated because of the chaos in delivering their customers. What this guy Wheaton ought to do is come on, ride the bus for a couple of weeks. When I have an early pickup, which makes me leave the dining room before breakfast is served, I can ask for a special breakfast to be delivered to me personally, which I did today. Told Ron, who's actually the head of the kitchen, that I had a bus, and he went out of his way. He got the breakfast for me before 8 o'clock so I could eat it and get down there on time. And then I was still there at 9 o'clock because Wheaton had changed things around, so I didn't need this early breakfast. So that's some of the side effects that happen when this guy Wheaton changes things to make his record look good. But he's making a lot of riders have a lot of inconvenience, a lot of drivers unhappy. On-time performance, which is pickup, is not delivery, so on-time performance is good, 100% for as far as he's concerned, almost.